We've learned this secret speed enforcement operation is all over St. Louis County. Security officers photographing license plates and mailing tickets. We're looking into whether it's even legal. Ruthisha Willis spotted it a couple weeks ago.
They look very suspicious.
Over the last 2 weeks, the Fox Files watched.
I want to know who she is.
We spotted several people pointing a radar gun at cars on Natural Bridge. They're using the parking lot of a now closed barbecue joint in Uplands Park. Population 445. It's a town of just a few blocks, but with this heavily traveled thoroughfare just a couple miles from the campus of University of Missouri St. Louis.
If Uplands Park is in a bad situation, they need to be open, honest, and upfront to the people so that they can get the taxpayers to be protected with real police officers.
On 3 different days, we find people clocking speeders. A man in a Chevy Tahoe, then a man in a Dodge truck pointing a laser cam, and a woman in this Volkswagen. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Just trying to figure out who you're with.
Oh, I don't want to be on the news.
But are you with the police department?
No time.
Are you a commissioned police officer? Her plates come back to her personal car, but the plate on this Tahoe did give us a hint. It came back to Bain Public Safety. That caught our attention because Bain was the company behind these speed cameras that have now been outlawed. You may remember this 2013 video from Bommarito Automotive Skyfox. Long lines of people in neighboring Pine Lawn, all with eerily similar speeding tickets.
We were just talking to everybody in line, and everybody's ticket was 50 going 51 and a 40. Everybody knew that they weren't going 51.
Back in Uplands Park, one of the laser cam operators told me to call the man in charge, John Bain. He would not agree to talk on camera, but by phone he said, quote, "We would not be out here if it was not legal and constitutional." We tried getting answers from the Uplands Park City Hall. A clerk gave me the number for the city attorney who promised me a copy of the contract. The village is currently policed by St. Louis County.
This is a money grab.
We took our findings to County Police Chief John Belmar.
This came as a surprise based on your contact with us. This is an unfortunate workaround to the speed cameras, which the Supreme Court struck down, and I think it's an inappropriate workaround.
Chief Belmar ran the numbers for this quarter-mile stretch in Uplands Park, finding just 5 accidents in 3 years. He said this operation is not about safety, and he's concerned it could hurt the relationship police departments are trying to build in communities.
Then to shoot all that down merely by going out there and hiring a security company to run radar and mail people tickets, it's ridiculous. It's unethical, it's immoral, it ought to be illegal.
We've also learned this operation is being conducted in several municipalities. The man in charge won't tell us which ones. We'll stay on top of the story that is already developing. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.